This is to stretch the internal rotators of the hip. The stretch may be felt around the TFL, the top outer hip, or wrapping around into the hamstrings. Either is okay. You're gonna start by laying on your back throughout the entire stretch. Make sure the lower back is in neutral so we're not overly pressing the lower back to the floor. You'll keep your knees together. If there's any knee pain at any point in time or discomfort or sensation at the inner knee, you can place a block between the knees to relieve that discomfort. Squeezing your knees together or into that yoga block, you're gonna walk your feet as far apart as you need to feel a stretch. Once you have found the appropriate distance to feel a stretch, you're gonna hold that stretch for 60 seconds. After the 60-second stretch, you press your feet down into the floor and imagine pulling them toward one another isometrically. Nothing actually moves, but you're gonna feel the inner thigh starting to work. The knees squeeze together, the feet press down, and try to drive toward one another. Imagine you have two heavy kettlebells right to the insides of the ankles. They're immovable. After you've held for 10 seconds, you want to keep this squeeze. Imagine there's something between the knees. You do not want to drop it. Now drive both ankles out and up toward the ceiling. They do not have to come off the floor. If you want more ab engagement, you can actually lift the feet. But again, making sure you keep a neutral spine if you do that. If you're just beginning and you're not ready to actually float your feet off the floor, just imagine you're pushing out into an immovable object. The whole goal is to create this internal rotation of both thighs. You should feel the top of the hip working. If you're having a hard time feeling the activation of that top hip, you can bring your knees over the hips. Make sure to keep an angle, a 90-degree angle at the knee. Don't pull down with the heels and over-recruit the hamstrings. You can either go to a wall or have someone hold the outsides of the ankles. Keep squeezing your knees together and drive your feet apart until you feel that top outer hip working. You'll hold for about 30 to 60 seconds, bringing them back down, retry the stretch again, and you should get more sensation.